Hi, everyone. I hope you've had a great day today. I just wanted to come to you real fast and give you a vision, just let you know about a vision that I had. It was such a blessing to me, and I hope it is for you too. So I was sitting at my desk and in this vision, and I have a home office that I work out of. I have to work out of my home office because if I actually go into the office, I don't get any work done. I just chat with everybody all day. So I have to stay in solitary or on timeout in order to get things done. So I was sitting at my office, and in this vision, my late husband Bill and Jesus came to me. And Bill said to me, he said, Heidi, you are so consumed with this world. This world is not the real world. The real world is the spirit world. The spirit, what's happening in the spirit realm is what's important. And immediately I thought about that scripture where it says in the Bible, it says that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And he kind of, and then he went on to say, he said, Hyde, he said, remember when we would go to Universal? And he was talking about Universal Studios. We're from California, and we went to Universal all the time. It was one of our favorite parks. And he said, and remember, we would see those beautiful houses. They were pristine with beautifully manicured lawns on gorgeous tree-lined streets. And he said, and then you'd go behind these homes, these beautiful homes, and all it was perfectly painted plywood propped up by with two by fours. And he said, that's the world that you live in. That's not the real world. And then he kind of stepped back, and Jesus came forward and he said to me, Heidi, I need you to be heaven minded and eternity focused. And I thought, wow, that's such an interesting, different perspective than how I go about my day. And he said, everything that you do, that you put your hand to, needs to have an eternal perspective, an eternal purpose. And he went on to say that there at the time I was ministering to some women. They were all varying ages, but they all had children, probably under 10 years old. And he said, tell the women in your group that even the way they discipline their children has an eternal perspective. And he said, tell them that because the way they discipline them, it builds character, and that character will be demonstrated to their peers, and it will make them stronger in their own faith. So even just the simplicity of how we raise our children and discipline our children has an eternal effect. And so I just wanted to encourage you today that it doesn't matter how small it seems, anything that we do, that it does have an eternal perspective. People look at us. We say we're Christians. They look at us. They look at our work ethic. They look at the way we speak, the way that we carry ourselves, the kind of attitude we have when something bad happens to us. And so I would just like to encourage you to take your thinking and just shift it just slightly. And don't think of it as just in this world and this facade of a world that we live in, but think of it with an eternal perspective, from an eternal perspective. All right. And isn't that encouraging? Because so many times we think, I don't know about you, I have thought, what does this world mean? So we're born, we're raised, we have, we decide to have children or not, we get married or not, whatever it is that we do. We pick careers, we work, whatever it is that we do. And then we die. Is that it? We're here for however long, maybe 90 years if we're fortunate, or maybe not, depending how you look at it. But that's not it. Everything that we can have, everything that we have here on this earth can hold and does hold and should hold an eternal purpose and an eternal perspective. So I just wanted to encourage you today that everything you can do, no matter how minute you think it is, cleaning your house, encouraging your kids, being kind to somebody, giving a smile to a stranger, giving a smile to somebody paying for somebody's coffee, just anything that you do, just a kind word, prayers, of course, huge eternal, perspective, eternal purpose, right? And so I just wanted to encourage you in that today. Be heaven minded and eternity focused in all you do. I love you guys. You are so loved by God. You are highly favored and you are blessed beyond measure. Have a wonderful day.